Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today we're looking at a 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe. This vehicle in particular features our black grille, blacked out Chevrolet bow ties, as well as our black and chrome alloy rims. We also have our privacy tint for the rear, as well as Chevrolet's four-wheel drive system. Now on to the interior of the Tahoe. I'll take you through some of the features the driver has access to, starting off with the driver's door card. We can see our black padded leather with gray stitching that continues down and throughout. We also have our chrome door handle with our lock and unlock buttons, our close handle. Along the armrest here, we have our rear child locks and rear window locks, our 4 automatic power windows, as well as our power mirror adjustment with our joystick, and our power mirror fold-in. Tucked down below are the memory seat adjustments, so we can set 1 and 2 seats, and it will adjust to your preferred driving position. Below that, we have our Bose speaker for the Bose premium audio system in the vehicle. We also have storage in the lower portion of the door card. On the side of the seat here, we can see we have our seat adjustments. We have our slide forward and backward, recline, as well as our power lumbar support. Off to the left of the steering wheel, we have quite a few options. Start off with the park assist and lane keep assist, our traction control on and off, as well as a pedal adjustment for the vehicle. We also have our heads-up display adjustment, so we can adjust the height and positioning, as well as the info displayed and the brightness. Give you a quick look at our heads-up display there. We can see we're turning up the brightness now. We can go through our options. Right now we had the revolutions of the engine displayed. We can also have the radio station. And then just the adjustment up and down. Below that, we have our interior lighting dimmer switch, our daytime running lights, as well as our four-wheel drive system and our trailer brake. We have our odometer with our digital screen in the middle. We can adjust what is displayed on the screen with the buttons on the right side. Several options to go through. We also have access to set the audio, the phone, the navigation, or the settings there. Right now it's just on the home screen, so we can scroll through the basic things you need to see while you're driving. We also have our voice commands and our phone hang-up on the right side. Left side, we have our front collision alert, as well as our heated steering wheel option and our cruise control. Full black leather wrapped steering wheel with our gray stitching on the underside. Our manual shift as well, with our leather wrapped shifter and our towing option just above. Onto our infotainment. Go to the home screen. We can see we have our audio, phone, our projection for our phone, navigation, settings, our text message reader, as well as our OnStar and traffic, and the apps on our second page. This infotainment is unique in the way that it can fold up to allow access to a phone charging port behind, 1 USB. We also have a textured rubber pad at the bottom here, so your phone's not sliding around while you're driving around corners. Below that, we have a small CD player, and then our home button and radio media buttons. Underneath, we have our climate control settings with an LCD screen in the middle that displays the current temperature in the vehicle in degrees Celsius. Dual zone climate. We also have our sync option to adjust both at the same time, and then just our standard climate options in the middle here. We have for driver and passenger in the front as well, our 2 heated seat options and our cooled seat option for both sides. And then we also have our rear climate controls. Under our first leather compartment, we have our 12-volt charging port and 2 USB ports. The second one features our 2 cup holders. If we take a look at the top of the center console, we'll see we have the lid for remote charging, the leather wrapped lid and our remote charging station. Open up the center console and we'll see inside we have our 2 USB ports and our auxiliary input. Other side, we have our 12-volt charging port. We also have an LED underneath, so we can see what we have in there at nighttime. And it's a very deep storage compartment. The front seats in the Tahoe feature our patent leather with our gray stitching. Lower down, we have our perforated leather as well to allow for maximum breathability of the leather seats, especially in the summertime. On the rear view mirror, we'll see we have our OnStar controls. Above that, we have our 3 garage door openers. We have our sunroof and moonroof controls, our liftgate and liftgate settings. We have our dome light settings with our dome lights on each side, as well as our sunglass holder and our rear mirror to view the rear passengers without having to turn our head, and then the sunroof above. Back to the outside, we can see our chrome and black alloy rims with our Chevrolet bow tie center caps also blacked out. We have Tahoe very subtly in paint matched black, as well as our rubber padded running boards. We have our lock and unlock buttons on all 4 door handles, as well as we can see our rear tint in contrast to the front windows. Around to the back, Tahoe is again subtle in the black with RST in red and chrome, and our blacked out Chevrolet bow tie. We'll press the rubber pad to activate the power liftgate. Once inside, just to the right, we'll see the controls for the rear seat fold downs. Now we'll take a look at the rear interior of the Tahoe. Starting off with the rear passenger's door card. You can see a few similarities to the front with our padded leather and gray stitching. We also have our chrome door handle, cup holder, our automatic power window switch, and our close handle. We have our wooden trim insert as well, speaker down below, and more storage in the lower portion of the door card. The back of the front seat, we have our leather magazine holder. Back of the center console, we have our charging port, 12-volt charging port on the other side, as well as our rear climate controls and heated seats for the rear bucket seats, and then just a small storage compartment down below. So the first row of the rear seats, we have our rear bucket seats. We have our patent leather above with gray stitching, and our perforated vented leather down below. We have, in addition to that, our leather armrest for the rear passengers. Moving down the middle aisle now to the far rear. We'll see back here, we have similar with our patent leather and gray stitching and the perforated leather lower down. Also our storage compartment and cup holder. The other side has an addition of another cup holder and a 12-volt charging port. Thank you for joining us for this video walk around of the 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in at Westgate Chevrolet sometime very soon.